what a beautiful, beautiful magical time. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how to begin. I will say it was where a raven flew over us real silent, quiet over to this tree and then went within. I imagine, I suspect she's got a nest up there. Anyway, it was so cool this morning. I'm like, really? We had our beautiful fire ceremony and then, well, just these 7 days here, it kind of left me speechless. So, anyway, I wanted to say thank you for the very interesting experience after the fire ceremony. I continued to witness the fire and it started with the full moon last night or yesterday, and then all the wood laid itself out in the perfect little places, and then, oh, thank you for my solar panels working so, like, wow, good. I'm gonna come over into this field. And then it started, there were a few other pieces of wood, and it's like we're all entering the portal, and these little chunks, and it was different people's names popping in and going around, and as I continued around the fire, and then went down to the water, and the grandmother water came out because the lid of the thermos that I was having, I had a little bottle, it was so perfect, because she's never run dry, but she wanted to be new, so to speak. So, and then everything is completely, like, transformed. The eighth fire came to mind. It was like, oh, and so this beautiful little eighth fire thing began happening. And then I was over taking care of the other altar, and it shifted and moved up and around and kind of did its thing. And then, yes, playing with the river for a little while, and lots of tears of gratitude, tears of joy, tears of release and let go. And then I'm over gathering something right next to Hoopsie. I was all squatted down, and this robin flew in, but over across the way, and then all of a sudden this chipmunk come running out, and this robin was chasing this chipmunk. Now, I never seen such a thing. It was so cute. It was so adorable. And then of course, then the chipmunk realizes it's running straight to me, and I'm going, well, feel free to come up on me, I don't know what's happening here. And the chipmunk turned and went across the other way, but it was like a V pattern. It was so cool. Anyway, it was just adorable. So then there were some pieces. I heard very, very clearly this morning, okay, now the drum is yours. And I had the vision. You haven't gotten to do that in a while, Chief. I got the vision of my drumstick. And so it went into the river and got really nice and cleansed, and I'll need to work with it over the course of a little while and see how it works. So yeah, all the ashes and the whole 9 yards, and then gathering the ashes back up and letting them cool off in the thermos, and it's just so beautiful and magical. Oh, sorry, I don't know where I'm pointing this thing because I'm not looking at it. That's wow. See, this is the other side of the cloud plane that I've been following this morning. We came back up here, taking him on one last really good walk because we're going into our hotel, Spirit. Get a good shower, get some supplies. We have one more meal, but we're not allowed to stay another night unless I move over into one of the other campgrounds. But I would really like a hot shower and maybe do up some laundry depending on where we land. So yeah, and I'm grateful also to leave a few things just between us with no words spoken. However, I can't thank you enough for the guidance. I can't thank you enough for taking me over when it's necessary. Thank you. Yes, I'm watching the vulture. Hey, hey.